She was named after iconic Argentine former First Lady María Eva Duarte de Perón, better known as Eva Perón, or Evita, who died 70 years ago Tuesday. The soup kitchen, where Noble does volunteer duty in the Flores district, gives daily lunches to about 200 people and is run by an organization that also carries the name of the late leader. Evita has been the subject of countless books, movies, TV shows, and even a Broadway musical, but for some of her oldest, most ardent followers, the connection with the actress-turned-political leader is much more personal. Juana Marta Barro was one of dozens of people who lined up Tuesday morning to leave flowers and pay her respects at Evita's tomb, located in the Recoleta neighborhood in Argentina's capital. She is a torch that shines in my heart. Evita was born in a modest home in Los Toldos, a small rural town some 300 kilometers (186 miles) from the capital, where she moved to when she was 15 to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. A decade later, she met Juan Domingo Perón, a military officer who was a government official. Evita was by his side when Perón won the 1946 presidential election and went on to take an unprecedented role as a powerful First Lady, putting herself at the forefront of women's rights causes, including suffrage that was approved a year later, and setting up a foundation to help workers and the poor. As much as Evita was loved, she was equally hated by many of the country's wealthy and powerful who were wary of her growing popularity and influence. Perón was respected, he was obeyed, you either agreed with what he said or not. But Evita was loved or hated and ended up contributing a strong dose of emotion to Peronism, said Felipe Pigna, a historian who has written extensively about the former First Lady. For some, that emotion has lived on. María Eva Perón joined with almost 100 others a day before the anniversary of Evita's death to dress up like her as part of a performance that paid homage to the former First Lady. Young people in particular see a rebel in Evita, a figure who didn't bow her head or give up and ended up dying young and beautiful, which contributed to the construction of a pop icon, Pigna said. Eva is a character who bewitches, said Alejandro Macy, director of new series Santa Evita, that premieres Tuesday on Disney's streaming services based on a 1995 novel by Argentine writer Tomás Eloy Martínez. Perón and Evita continue to be the subject of criticism both within Argentina and abroad. Some, for example, say Evita used money from the state to carry out what she described as charitable works, to build up her own image as a saintly figure and help her husband grow in popularity. Many now are also yearning for a figure like Evita. For some, the current government of President Alberto Fernandez, who describes himself as a Peronist, has strayed from those principles. The Argentine people feel betrayed. Peronism never came to starve the people, and that's what is happening now, said Mateo Nieto, who has photos of Perón and Evita in his pizza restaurant in the northern city of Posadas, near the border with Paraguay. This woman proposed a society with greater mobility, which is exactly what Argentina does not have right now. It lacks any kind of social mobility, and if it has any, it's downward, he said.